Good morning, good afternoon, and or evening, and welcome back to the den. We made it another week, chat. We made it another week. We survived another week. The weekend starts for most people today. Not everybody, though. Some people, they still gotta work tomorrow. But welcome. If you guys like the music, as always, that's, you can find that on NCS on YouTube. Link down below to their homepage. And, of course, links to the individual songs are also down. In the homepage. And the songs the links to the songs are linked, are in the description down below. Wow, I just completely dropped that. I just woke up from a nap. Hey, Miss Macabre. Hey, Jessica Edie. What's up? Not too much. Just starting the stream, seeing how everybody's doing. What's up with you? But the songs we listened to in the intro are Silver Bullets Higher, and that was a house genre, and then More Plastics, So Good, a drum and bass, and we've listened to that one before. In the outro, we'll be listening to V. Christie's Say You Love Me, which is a house genre. And then we will also be listening to Aditya Sharma's Vendali, which is a witch house genre. And those are all linked down below. And of course, again, NCS's homepage. So, you're doing good, Jessica. That's good to hear. Glad to hear that. So how is everybody else doing? Jessica's the only one sounding off. Do want to say thank you to everybody for being here. We are continuing the long dark run. Keeps going out of focus. At least that's what it looks like in OBS. But we are continuing the run of the long dark. We are doing pretty good as it is in terms of a setup. We've got food. We've got clothes. Do I enjoy playing this game? You've heard about it, but never played it. Yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. and I have only played the survival mode. I have yet to play the narrative mode. So there's even a part of the game I still haven't even played yet. I got this game for free on Epic from the weekly games. Are you squeaking? But yeah, you are. That's gonna drive me nuts. 1 second. Ooh, sorry. Ceiling fan was starting to squeak. That's a new development, and if it's going to keep squeaking like that, and I'm noticing it's going to drive me crazy. But I got the Long Dark free from Epic. They give away free games, usually a couple of weeks, sometimes more than a couple, especially around Christmas time and whatnot. But that is where I got the Long Dark, and I have owned it for at least a few years, and I've played it a lot, and I really like it. And I've only played the survival mode. It's a great game. It is, in my opinion, the best solo crafted survival game out there. You just finished God of War Ragnarok. Oh, nice. Congrats. Did you like it? God of War has been around for a while, and I kind of got bored with it back on the PS2. Hey, Jenny, how are you doing? I am doing well. How are you doing? And since Jenny's here, y'all, if y'all like the transitions, the stinkers, the sound effects, the borders, and everything, Jenny's the one who did it. So if you maybe like to hit her up for your own kind of project, make sure to hit her up on Discord. If you have any trouble finding her on Discord, you can also find her through my Discord, also linked down below. I'm doing well, Jenny. How are you doing? Great to hear. You're good. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And Jessica, you really liked it. It was fun. I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you thought it was a good game. I know it's been highly rated. A lot of people like it. I just way back on the PS2 kind of got over what God of War was like then, and I know this one's very different, but I've just never been back to the franchise and never been terribly interested in going back to it. Not that I think that it's a bad game or it's a bad game genre, just I had my fill of it, you know? By the way, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for a few years. I started out and still mostly do video game reviews, but I got into streaming because I wanted to interact with people, you know, in the community and people that watch the videos. I also get to play some stuff live, so, you know, gamer cred, right? And I've just kind of liked interacting with the community. We've bounced around between games. We've picked up people here and there and even gotten to do a few community game nights here and there. 1 second, I'm sorry. Sinuses and allergies are getting to me a bit. It's kind of starting to get to be a change in season kind of time where I am, so it's going to be fun for a few months. But with the Long Dark, just to get back to finishing up what you've asked, where you said you've never played it, it's a survival game, and it's not a survival game like Enshrouded or Nightingale that I would classify more as a survival light game, and it's not a survival game with an extra thing to it like 7 Days to Die with zombies or Ark with dinosaurs, etc. It's simply a game about survival. You have to survive the elements. You have to make sure you're sleeping. You got to make sure you're eating, hydrating, keeping warm, keeping your clothes dry. You got to make sure you're repairing your clothes. You got to make sure you're avoiding doing certain things so you don't potentially come down with certain diseases. It's a game about surviving. Eventually, the long dark will claim you. It just depends on how long can you make it before it does, because eventually it's gonna. By the way, can you ask me something if you don't mind? You're welcome to ask, and if I mind, I'll just let you know that's something I'm not going to answer on stream. But you're welcome to ask. Jenny. No, I am not in the need of any artwork right now, Jenny. I don't have the money currently to be able to proceed with any kind of art projects. Got some stuff going on, had some expenses here lately. After some car repairs, I've also had to get new tires, rotation, stuff like that. So I've just had a lot of expenses going out here for a while, and just haven't had a whole lot of extra funds for things. That's also kind of why you guys see me revisit certain games periodically on the stream, and also I'm typically trying to showcase games that you can get for a good discount that have good playtime value, or I'm trying to showcase and I'm reviewing games that you're spending kind of average prices for, say something like $40 to $60, but you're able to get a ton of playtime out of it, right? So that way your money is going as far as it can go. You already know. Alrighty. Actually, you make stream graphics, logos, banners, animated features. Would you like to see your portfolio? You are welcome to show me your portfolio, but I am not currently interested in looking to have any kind of work or any projects done. But if you want to show me your portfolio, you're welcome to do that, and I can probably look at that tomorrow morning, but I'm not looking for anything. Jenny Loffers, Jenny Loffers Gaming, she actually is the one that has done the stuff you see on stream for me. Just to kind of swap scenes and showcase a little bit here. But so she has done work for me on things. And she has got me covered as far as art projects go. She's actually currently we were discussing a project, but I haven't had the ability to proceed forward with it. So you're welcome to show me your portfolio, but Jenny's got me pretty well covered, and I'm not really looking to move forward with any projects at this time. But with continuing the long dark run here from the title, I am intent upon making my wolf skin coat today. I'm intent. It's itching at me. I want it. It's gonna happen. What kind of games has everybody been playing? Speaking of things, right? What kind of games have people been playing? Outside of the stuff on stream, I've still been playing through Nightingale. Working on building up the playtime on that. Also, here and there with Miss Macabre, I've been checking out the Power World 1.0. And I gotta say, going from what I last played in early access to what the game is now, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's like, hey, everything you guys have wanted, everything you guys have suggested, everything that could be an improvement or an expansion of a system in the game, boosh, 1.0, there it was. And I gotta say, the number of peeps for 1.0, good number. Good number. You've mainly been on Power World. You need to stop neglecting your other games. Hey, it's okay to drift around, Macabre. It's okay. You move around, you drift around, You just want to make sure your backlog isn't getting too long. right? Of like games you haven't played yet, you're gonna play, and they just kind of been sitting there. That's what you want to manage, is that backlog, right? Don't want to let it get too big. You want to get in those games, play them. Everybody circles back around to their favorites and games they like. I mean, heck, there's still games that I have on PlayStation 1 I occasionally circle back to. I need to get a new PS2 because the one I had is burnt out. I think I still got a PS1 in a box in my closet somewhere that I haven't pulled out, but I need to get a new PS2. Well, I say I need to get a new. I don't have the money, and I can't say when I would. It's, that's a frivolous expenditure. But yeah. Actually, you know what I should say? I shouldn't say I need to get a new PS2. I should say it would be nice to get a new PS2. Because with mine currently burnt out, and it's one I've had for a while. Like, I've had friends show me how to do some soldering, and he helped me kind of solder some connections of where you hook in the old AV cables, the red, white, yellow cables that, depending on your age, you probably don't know anything about at this point. But it just eventually got wore out to the point that it's like, okay, need to get a new system because these things are of an age to get like replacement parts. I might as well just go ahead and get a new system. Like it's these things are that old at this point. But people still make new ones. There was PlayStation, like this is something they used to do that they don't do anymore, and it kind of pisses me off. But there is basically a production model that they still make fresh copies of PS2s, but it's like, a company's got to order like a batch of them from PlayStation. Which I don't know, with them ending physical discs. I don't know how that's gonna go. And of course, the physical discs is on like new games coming out. There's still contracts for physical discs in place that will be honored, and a lot of these are being able to like print discs to like be able to put older games on, kind of thing, is what a lot of it comes down to. There's a whole bunch of games from the PS3 and PS4, and I don't know how many games on the PS5 have physical copies, but I imagine those would fall under it too, where since those are pre-existing products prior to the change, they're still going to honor like contracts and make copies of those games because, those have been listed for sale as physical, right? So I don't know how that's going to work for this, but for a long while there has been like the ability for like companies to order batches of like PS2s, and it was the last model of it produced, and PlayStation would still send them out. I don't know how that's going to work nowadays, like I said, with the change to them going away from physical, but I don't know, maybe those are going to start going up in price, but those have always been pretty good. You can usually find like a PlayStation 2 console, and it'll have one or two controllers. Just kind of depends on who's selling it. But it'll also have the power cable, the AV cable, and usually come again with like one or two controllers. Sometimes you'll see it come with a memory card as well. That's they've gone in and erased all the saved game data off of, so it's like clean and fresh. And sometimes, on rare occasions, you will see a multi-tap included. And if you're wondering what a multi-tap is, well, a lot of games back in the day, when they had co-op, you had the ability to like do up to 4 people co-op or like 4 people local play for like, think things like Mario Kart and that era of games where you got like 4 player split screen like on one TV, right? Quality of the experience depending upon the size of your TV screen, right? Because bigger TVs back then were way more expensive than they are today, in relation to like various things. But anyways, but from like that era of games, even on PlayStation, there was a lot of games that weren't just one and two player, that weren't just like two-player co-op, right? You had, of course, you had the easy ability to two-player co-op because you had two controller slots in the system. But even then, still a lot of games had the ability to go up to four-player co-op. Well, you only got two controller slots in the system. So how do you do 3 and 4 players? A multi-tab. It's a box that you would basically plug into a memory. It would fit into the memory card and controller slot on the PlayStation. And then the cord would come out to this little box. And then you have a slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, and slot 4. And you would just basically plug your controllers and or memory cards into that. And that's how you would do like 4-player co-op. This came into play for games like Champions of Norath and Champions Return to Arms, and there's even some Gauntlet games and even a few first-person shooter games that came into play. What was the Star Wars game where it's like, oh god, you had some dude driving a speeder like Luke's. You had like a Boba Fett bounty hunter moving around on their jetpack. You had like a droid tank. It was like an arena fighter between these vehicles, right? Came into play for that one too. There's a lot of games that came into play for, but yeah, that's how you would do 4-player co-op on a PlayStation 2 was the multi-tab. So on rare occasions, you'll see like a console for sale with like a controller to maybe a memory card, of course the power AV cables, and maybe a multi-tab. If you can find one of those and it's going for like the average price for like a PlayStation 2 system setup like that for like between like $100 and $150, depending on where you look, you can find that'll be the range of prices that you find it on. Typically eBay will be your cheaper option, but there are some websites out there that they specialize basically in selling retro consoles, and you can get PlayStation 2s from. You can get PlayStation 3s at this point. You can get PlayStation 1s, 64s, NESs, SNESs. Like, all your retro consoles. Some of them are brand new for me at one point. But, yeah. And those are usually pretty reliable, especially, do your research. But I'm trying to remember that. Oh, God. I can find it when I search for it on Google, but I don't remember the name of the website off the top of my head in this moment. But, that'd probably be someplace I'd go to. And depending on what's included, you're looking at like $100 to $150. So if you can find something in that usual range that they're, charging you like maybe a memory card, 1 or 2 controllers, the console, and the power and AV cables, and they're including a multi-tap for that same price, and it's like $100 to $150, that's a good deal. If you're interested in getting a PlayStation 2 console and you can get a multi-tap, it's like, I could get this one. It's like, say like $140, or I could get this one for like $140 and it's got a multi-tap. Get the multi-tap. I'm telling you. It's a magical device. Just one of the many ways PlayStation has tried to remonetize the same player base over the years. Of course, I remember when PlayStation was the most evil gaming corporation because, you had to buy your memory card. So, they're charging you money to save your games. But, that was way back when. But yeah, basic point of that. If you can get a PlayStation 2, and it's going to come with a controller too, maybe your memory card, but it's got a multi-tap with it, and it's going for that average price of $100, $150, get that one. And of course, unless you're getting from like a retailer, even going through someplace like Amazon where people can sell on it, any place where like people can sell on it or like sell their own stuff on it, like eBay, Amazon, stuff like that, it's kind of a crapshoot on the console quality and if it's going to work and how long it's going to work. Just full disclosure, it's kind of a crapshoot. But if like you find a website and they specialize in selling retro equipment, that's probably like okay, I don't need to worry about it kind of thing. And I imagine this kind of retro gaming is going to become more important and more popular, here in the next couple of years. But enough rambling about how much of an old man I am and what kind of old gaming stuff I've done. We have a wolfskin coat to make. So, let's get to it. All right. Now, I did not actually get back on across this last week just to let things run to cure. So we are going to have to do a little work in the meantime. From what I remember, only 35 calories, huh? Yeah, we should be doing pretty good. So, we need to get back down this way in the short term. All right. Now let's take the dusty pork and beans, just in case. Yeah, you guys are starting to get down. There's nothing else for me to craft. No. Need more rabbit skins to be able to make rabbit clothing. Coast looks clear. Hopefully it will remain clear. Alrighty. Okay. 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 Yeah, let's grab a little more water before we go. I'd like to think we'd be fine, but you never know. You never know. And on top of that, well, no, I can pick you up along the way. Oh, you do not want to get caught without one of those. See, I was just about to hop, skip, skidoo, unprepared. And we'll take you. Having a base of operations is real nice. You got shelter, warmth, a place to set out from if you need to. Yeah, branches like that. Now that we got a hatchet, like, oh my gosh, that was like the most amazing thing last stream. We found a hatchet. And now that we found the hatchet, we're going to be good on and for a lot of stuff. seems like the wind might be picking up. Definitely looking like it's going to be snowing a bit more. So we do have to be concerned about some of our clothes and how wet they get. Because the wetter they get, they can freeze and get colder, and that will make me colder. And like really, really easy to get hypothermia and frostbite at that point. Frostbite would decrease my overall health, and it can begin to impair my ability to do stuff. So even if I say have like a pretty high skill in something, or I'm pretty competent and used to doing something like survival wise, I could begin to fail. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a deer. I could begin to fail because a frostbite. Get frostbite, right? It's like I get frostbite fingers. I don't remember if I went out to that. I want to say I did. I think I got the pelt off of him. I don't remember about the guts and other stuff, but we also do not want to be hanging out here in the cold. Shit, I did not. Okay. Oh, bit late now. Ooh, deer. I don't remember if I went out to that one or not. It is a deer, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. Making myself all freaked out and paranoid. It's like, oh, it's leaning its head down. Is that a wolf? Is that a wolf? Also, you know, if you get like real frostbite fingers, you might lose your ability to operate firearms. Fun stuff. Okay, how far down does this go now? Oh, I've been down this far? Ooh, deer. Oh! 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 What killed it? If it's dead, something killed it. Okay, we will need to come back for that. Ooh, okay. How much further down do you go? Ooh. There's a cur. Okay. Now let's harvest these because we need the rose hips. Rose hips are good. Okay. Now that we know where this ends, okay, I'll have to remember that. Nothing. Ooh. Ooh. You tell me why he keeps his junk under that stump. Just clean it out. Okay. So this area? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make a trip back up from our home down here. We're gonna need to make a trip back up here. What else you got? What else you got? I forgot to put that marine flare up. Already had one. Now I got two. I think I got like 5 or 6 flares on me now. Okay, so now that we have that mapped out, temperature's doing fine. That's all right. What's getting dangerous is our freaking clothes. Well, chat, we have one way out of here for you guys to decide on. Okay, you guys are gonna get scared a little bit. I'm sorry. Weren't there some... Aha! Okay. It's always useful to have at least a few stones on you, chat. Now we are just going to ease our way around. We already have startled them. It's fine. They will come back. They will come back. Going to pallets. Nice, nice. Forget which house was the better house. Was it probably this house? Oh yeah. Wait, you don't have a fireplace in you, do you? Did the other house? Is that the one that had a fireplace? Got plenty of cloth up here for repairs. Ah, fireplace. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go and start by bringing this down. Oh, I did not need a cooking pot. Gotcha. I think I can turn that into like more than one tinder plug. So we'll get some water going. That way we have something to pass some time. Okay. Worried me for a second. Okay. Cool. Now we got water. Let's go ahead and fill back up, since we were about to get to 0 hydration anyway. Go ahead and eat this. Go ahead and eat this. Start eating the smaller one. I should have brought more food. Okay. But we do still have soda. Okay, we still got over 1.5 liters. Cool. And we've got plenty of wood for up here for right now, so for the moment let's drop all that. Drop all that simply for some weight conservation. We didn't end up needing the bedroll, so we'll put that there. We're getting a little bit tired, so our carry weight is going down some. Just make sure we've got this area mapped out. There is that deer over there, I know, but rabbit will let us make clothes for different slots. Oh, you're gonna come right towards me? You're gonna come right towards me. You're gonna be a good little rabbit. Suck. How did I miss? It was right there. Where'd the rock go? Okay, where are you coming? Sorry. Where does the rock go? Oh, these are the rabbits. Uh-oh. Sound of that wind. Hey, maybe we do want to go after that deer sooner than later. Rabbit. Oh. Dang it. It's too low. It's too low. Okay, well, it's getting colder. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Cool. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, that was lucky. Let me in. I know that makes me like a terrible person. I know. Okay, no. Wait. Oh, it came in. Okay. So it's getting to be nighttime. Let's go ahead and hydrate here. We'll hold off. Well. We'll give it a good old 9 hours. Okay. We'll sleep for one more. Should have done 10. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. I had to sleep to wake up in the dark. See, the soda will give us hydration and calories. That's what I said, we're still doing okay with that. I'll go ahead and drink some more water. And then as far as food goes, 34. Might need to let my... Yeah, because that's going to go bad if I don't eat it soon. So I'm just going to let my food meter drop. And I'm going to eat that. Because that's 1750 calories. Okay. Now, question is will it let me in the dark? Yes, it will. Okay. So we're just gonna... at least you guys don't have to watch that. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. Never mind. See if we can do it quick. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Okay. So maybe we're gonna have to see one of them. I'm sorry you had to see that, chat. Both the start of the process where we did the snapping of the neck and well, the part where we cut it up. I'm sorry. I know. It's a cute little rabbit. I know. I'm a terrible person. Comes with the territory, I guess. Okay. Now, so that way we're not carrying guts on us, because that'll attract predators. We'll drop that, and we got 10 reclaimed wood. 4 will give me 2 hours. I should be fine. Okay, well, let's do that. Pop all the knuckles there, get prepped. Because, I'm able to do that while starting a fire. Okay, you don't want this raw meat either. Oh, there you go. Get that dirty, like, unclean fireplace, like, sooty ash taste in it. Yeah! And just slap it right on there, because that's how the wood border to a fireplace would in fact work. It would heat up without catching on fire, like an iron. Because we're magical, chat. We're magical, that's why. Okay. Let's go ahead and pass time so we can go ahead and move on. Hour 13. Cool. And we're just gonna leave that going. Okay. All right. Oh, pretty clear. Temperature ain't too bad. I know, I'm coming, crows. I'm coming. Hopefully nothing unpleasant or untoward has ventured our way. Come on. Come on, workforce. Come on, that wind's nothing. It's just a little breezy. Thank you. What's up? You have nothing to worry about. For now. Alright, now I wonder if is it gonna mark the deer like? No, do not mark them out there. Okay. I have nothing really to pass the time with. Okay, we're doing alright. I'm not gonna get a whole lot of meat, but the hide and guts will be extremely useful. That's what we're here for. That's what we're after. Alright. Oh, carcass harvesting. Level up. Okay, you freaked me out. You honestly freaked me out. Thought that deer was a darn wolf for a second. I was like, oh! Hour 53 minutes, huh? Sorry. No, I'm not seeing any beard lichen in the trees. Is there any reason I could have for hanging out here so I don't feel like I essentially wasted a large portion of this fire? Probably not. So you know what we're gonna do? Come on. I still got an hour and 9 minutes. I grabbed like 3 or 4 torches. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't smell me, dude. If I shoot through the fire, I'll get flaming bullets. Right? If I shoot through the fire, I'll get flaming bullets, right, chat? That's how it works. hit that one. I think I missed the first 2 shots, like somehow totally and completely. Must be pretty terrible at shooting. Thought I had leveled up some, but off we go. Don't want to lose the trail. How? Could have swore that reticle was right on him. You're still alive? Will you fall over and die, please? I don't want to shoot you again. Please, please, please fall over and die. Are you coming back? Oh no, you're still down there. Oh really? I got shooting XP. I couldn't hit the thing from like 10 feet away. Like, what does it matter if I get shooting XP? I knew this was stupid. I knew it. Freaking stupid. I still did it. Oh yeah, chat. Look at that. Look at how much we filled up there on terms of food off of that 1 MRE. We're doing okay. Kinda glad I got some of this other firewood now. Still freaking dead. I knew. Oh, still fucking dead. I don't have my bedroll on. Okay, we're fine. We can do this. And it's fresh too. Let's do it. Alright. We are completely over encumbered. Back to the temporary shelter. Oh Lord. Temperature's doing okay. And hey, now we know there's a few deer up here, right? So, and rabbits. So if we end up needing like rabbits or deer or some kind of like meat or hide in that regard, at least temporarily, because you know eventually over time, as you kill things, they do not like fully replenish. So say like I killed those 2 deer plus those 2 deer, I kill all 4 of the deer, right? Like over time, I might get like 2, maybe 3 of those back. 2, maybe 3 more might like come into the territory. But it's not going to be the 4. And then let's say I get lucky, it's 3, and then I kill all 3. Well, then like only like 1, maybe 2 if I'm lucky are going to come back, right? So I will eventually have to move temporarily. If I need like, hey, I've got 6 bullets, I'm almost out of food, I need food, I know I can come here. And hopefully I'll see some more rabbits. Because I do need more rabbit fur, because I got 1. Now I've got 2 more. So that's 3. Was it 3 and 4 I needed, or 4 and 5? I'll have to look at that. But I needed more to make rabbit mittens and rabbit hat. Because ideally, you want a bear coat, a wolf coat, rabbit mitts, rabbit hat, like a couple of really good tops of clothing that you find, and deerskin boots and deerskin pants. Of course, the pants will be over something else, right? That's ideally what you want for like a really good, basic, easy to get materials to repair and maintain, gonna last you a long while, like super warm set of clothing. Okay. Okay. So first things first, we need to get to cooking. It's going to be getting dark. We're also going to be getting tired. Where'd he go? Ah. Okay, I make 2 off of one newsprint. So yes. Go ahead and do this. Everything's all quiet, chat. How's it going? I do want to say thank you for all of you for being here. Got 11 of you here. How many of you like the long dark? I mean, we're doing pretty good on this run so far. Howling something, huh? Ooh. Nope. Nope. Sure. You know, the wind is really picking up. I would expect my temperature to be dropping. At least more so than what it is. Where's that rock? Okay, it's over there. For me, this is the best solo crafted survival game, chat. All the elements and factors you have to keep in mind. That is going to be the best crossing. There's a bear over there somewhere. I want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that. It's not something I want to deal with. First one took so many bullets. Apparently I'm a terrible shot, as you saw. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's raw. I have to say, we'll eat that. Less than half. %. What? How did that happen? Guess the wind? I've never seen it drop quality that fast before. That's weird. It's weird. I guess maybe the values for like the 1-to-1 and whatnot have changed a little bit. Okay, that's getting at least a little bit cured. 20 and 21. Okay, I don't have enough rose hips to do it. I guess I'd never. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so can't think of anything to do. At least we're gonna have plenty of deer meat. And again, chat, we do this because it helps preserve the meat. Because everywhere is a freezer in this particular version of the Great White North. Oh, 31 minutes. Okay. One of the people on the server randomly appeared and dropped one of the epic boss hairstyles. I have a pale blue ponytail that touches the ground. Oh, there you go. Awesome job, Mr. McCobb. I know you like getting all those different kinds of cosmetic things. One of the big aspects of it for you. It won't burn in 15 minutes. I'll have more than 15 minutes before it would burn. So chugga chew. 45 minutes. We're okay doing this. At least I hope. I didn't check my surroundings really. Okay. Wasted a little bit of time of the fire, but that's okay. Now we can extend the fire. Alright, I do want to say thank you to everybody for being here. If you guys are wondering what has happened prior to this particular episode, was able to kill a bear. I got like up into the like high 30s, almost 40s in terms of pistol ammo. Because I finally found a pistol after finding a bunch of ammo. And I decided to fight a bear and take on a bear. And in that episode, I shot like 30. Like I had like 6 bullets left, like maybe 7, right? Shot most of my ammo. I killed a bear though. Killed a bear. Got mauled by it 3 times in that episode. Like these may tell when it died. Maybe it's because I'm a terrible shot. Maybe it's because the revolver doesn't reach as far as I think it does. But either way, I died. Or it died. Killed it. I was able to harvest all the meat and the pelt and the guts. And then I got intestinal parasites from its meat. Yay! Got that cured. Along with a bout of dysentery and a bout of food poisoning. Waiting on wolf pelt to cure so I can make a wolf skin coat. Came down south here. Go ahead and scout out because I figured this was going to be like an exit, and it is. So now we are here, and we are just getting this food cooked up. We're going to get rested up, and then we're going to get hiking back up to here. Going to drop off a lot of stuff, look at crafting a wolf skin coat, because now we have a memento cache up here, and I was planning on trying to like map and explore up in this area too, because this bridge comes over here, so I figured there was some stuff over here. Maybe something worth looting. Maybe I find a rifle. Last stream, last week, finally found a hatchet. Finally. Great day. Momentous moment. Okay, we're getting kind of tired here. Oh, and we are almost done anyway. Hour 28. Yeah, we're doing all right. You know what? We're doing so all right. But now that we have, I can't check it here, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, we needed 3. We need 3 and 4, so now we can make a rabbit skin hat. Once those 2 are cured, once those 2 pelts. I forgot to drop off that before I left out. Okay, we are going to store meat outside because it'd be cold outside. And outside is basically going to act like a freezer. Okay, temperature, only 1 arrow down? Really? Only 1? Get a little ridiculously overprepared here. All right. Crap. Shouldn't have put it out. Rather ominous music once it's already night. Let's get a full belly because we can actually afford to for once. Okay, and we are pretty... Where'd you go back there? We're going to do 10 hours because we are pretty dang tired. On the surface. Yeah, that'd have to be power world. Cool. Sprain risk healed. Cool. We're still going to be pretty darn heavy. Whoa. Foggy. Is there a new carcass somewhere? I heard like barking and snarling, like maybe a wolf attacked one of those deer. I guess I'm mistaken. Okay. Yeah. And we are headed straight back. Yeah, we're going to be a little slow. Going to need to save sprinting for like an oh crap moment, but... Of course, we can use the flare gun to scare off, like, wolves. Maybe we do that. Won't work on a bear, though. It's not as far as I know. I don't think bears get scared away by that sort of thing. It is a very foggy day. Okay, that deer's still there, so I guess maybe everything's A-okay in Tinseltown. Where? Oh, everything's not okay in Tinseltown. Ooh, I am over encumbered, so we are just gonna scoot our way back. We're gonna remember that's out there. Oh, there's something else up on top of the hill? Okay, we'll come back. Might not be much left when we come back, but we'll come back. So yeah, there's definitely... Okay, so no, that's that corpse that's been out there for a minute. So that's not going to be anything fresh or new. I just don't know why I wasn't seeing crows there earlier, but that is new. And we heard wolves and howling, so we know there's doggos nearby. We'll have... We're gonna have to go back and check that out. No sense in passing up the food. As much as I'd rather get on to other stuff instead of backtracking there again. That strategy has been working for me, so... maybe stick with it for right now. Plus more guts, more deer hide. It's always a good thing. More fishing line. I can make more fishing hooks. Okay, sometimes wolves like to move into my neighborhood on me. Think they can take the turf from me. It's not gonna happen. They've tried multiple times. I came, I saw, I conquered. That still don't mean they ain't gonna challenge me for it. I just gotta be ready. I think this table's getting pretty full up, but we're gonna see what we can't squeeze on it. Yeah, I hear you. Please? Come on. Okay. 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 You guys like my collage on the floor? It's the most wonderful collage you've ever did see. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Seriously? Boom, there, suck it. Okay, I 5 only need 4. Okay. 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 And what else do I have that needs to be shed for weight? Okay. Torches. Do that for right now. Hey yo, Angel, how are you doing? We are doing some more surviving in the long dark. We happened upon a deer carcass. You missed some terrible shooting on my part, and we got another deer, so we got 2 more deer carcasses, a lot more guts, and we now have the ability to okay, clipping into the things the only place I can put it. Okay, and we are now able to start crafting our deerskin coat. Let me see here, what else? I was about to say I had to be carrying something else that I wasn't using. That was just adding some weight. We do got a little bit of food. you're good. You finished that animation you were working on and posted it in the server. Ooh, I will have to take a look at that here. I'll probably end up doing that either on a break or after stream. Oh, you missed me brutally massacring 2 rabbits. It was horrible. It was terrible. I'm a vile person for doing that on stream, right? All right. I don't think we'll need it, but just in case. I left that water right there, that's right. You only knew about bear, birds, deer, and wolves. Yes, there are rabbits. Rabbits, I find it best not to use a firearm on them. Maybe a bow and arrow if you're just wanting to do it easy. But a stone, you know, aim with your thumb. You know, you get your thumb, like this part of your thumb when you're doing this. You want this like right up underneath them. Right, like right up underneath them, just like barely touching them. And then you throw that stone, you stun them, you run up to them, you grab them, and then you... Terrible stuff, terrible stuff. Okay, I need to... That's right, they're curing. I'm dumb. Okay. You know, let's break 20 hours. Okay. I want to say thank you to all of you guys for being here. If you guys do like the stingers and the transitions and whatnot, like the borders and such, as Jenny Loffers, she might still be here. She's an artist. She's the one that did the work. If you guys want to maybe talk to her about your own kind of thing, or maybe even ask her some questions about, you know, hey, like, you know, maybe if you're interested in trying to be like a professional graphical kind of artist, like maybe what goes into that. You can always find her on Discord. If you have any trouble finding her on Discord, you can always find her through my Discord link down below. Also, for the intro and the outro, we listen to some music from No Copyright Sounds. Well, it's from artists that, you know, put up the music to be copyright free through No Copyright Sounds. So No Copyright Sounds, NCS, they kind of conglomerate it. The links for NCS's homepage and the music is in the description down below. So if you guys like that kind of stuff for the intro and the outro, you know, go listen to the music, give it some love. And because it's copyright free, you can use it in your own kind of stuff, and they include in the description of the video what you need to cite to be able to use it. Or at least, you know, what they ask you to cite to make sure you're giving credit to the artist. Make sure you give credit to those artists. We even got a couple of them in the chat. Angel being one of them. All right. I personally do need to take a quick bathroom break here. So, what I am going to do... You know, because it'll go on a timer, we'll go ahead and start this. We'll see if anything bad happens to me across the 6 hours that I'm doing this. No, nothing. And we broke it. Nice. Basically spent all day kind of crafting. Ooh. Now, if I could find a rifle, I would be willing to take on another bear, so that way I can try to make like a bear skin coat. But I do need to take a bathroom break. I will be at least a few minutes on this bathroom break with what I need to do. Eat and hydrate real quick. I will be back shortly, and I hope all of y'all stick around for that. I do want to say thank you for being here. If you do like seeing like the survival playthrough kind of stuff, I do like an annual run of Subnautica. I might need to check out Subnautica 2 next year, right? Because Subnautica came out, or Subnautica 2 released like right at the tail end of my Subnautica run this year. So I was like, I'm just going to finish that out. But if you guys do like the survival playthroughs, I'm planning on doing like an annual run of the Long Dark. Some of them will be longer than others. If they're super short, might do 2 in 1 year. But other than that, you'll see me bounce around through a variety of games, showing off just a variety of different stuff. You'll sometimes catch me using the stream as an excuse to get some grinding in on a particular game. So if you guys have any suggestions for games you might like to see me play in the future, or any games you might like to see me check out on like a first look stream and see if it's something that, you know, chat would be interested in watching on a regular basis, throw up some suggestions of survival games, or maybe some more story-based games. Maybe, you know, if it's depending on how expansive it is, I might even be able to do a review on it. Currently, I'm working through Nightingale on a review. It's a great survival light game, and I say survival light because there's multiple little aspects about it that are part of some core mechanics that make it unlike a Long Dark. It's kind of like Enshrouded. In both of those games, you eat food and drink stuff for buffs. Now, unlike Enshrouded and Nightingale differ in that in Enshrouded you have like your base health pool, and it'll never shrink below that, but your buffs will grow it. And in Nightingale, if you don't eat and you go hungry, your health will get all the way down to 1 HP. And you won't have stamina, you won't be able to sprint, it won't kill you though. So, but I'm working through that, and there's going to be a review coming out on that. And after we finish up the Long Dark run, throw some W's up in chat for Miss Macabre, because without her, we wouldn't have the game to be able to play through it. But we're going to be playing through Dispatch. That was something that was suggested by another viewer in the chat, Angel, and I ended up doing a wheel spin, and Dispatch came up, and she got it on the wheel as a suggestion. So throw some W's up there for Angel for the suggestion, and some W's for Miss Macabre, because I had some unexpected car expenses come up, and I'd already purchased Dispatch, but ended up having to refund it because money. So she ended up gifting it, so throw some W's up there for her. But we're going to be starting that up after the Long Dark run finishes, and that'll be on Wednesday nights instead of Friday nights. That might change from, you know, here and there. Might end up being on a Friday in case, you know, something comes up. I have something to do on Wednesday, or I get held over at work or something, you know. But that's the plan for right now. So since we have started crafting the coat, we will finish it. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back here in a few. I have a tendency to ramble. Sorry. And we are going to listen to Silver Bullets Higher. It's going to be a house genre while we're on this break. That came out back on the 25th. So if you like it, give it some love. Links are in the description.
Dental Life dog treats help clean teeth and freshen breath. Treat their teeth with Dental Life.
Ready? Here we go. Okay, first day, PV and J. Drop off, Kristoff, lunchbox, mom rocks, math test, recess, new friend fun. Backpack, quick snack, I'm back done. Give a little Sara Lee love.
Alrighty. You guys probably heard some ads. Sorry about that. I don't have YouTube Premium. My apologies on that. But again, that was Silver Bullets Higher, and that is a house genre. And links in the description down below. NCS's homepage is down there. Is where a lot of different kinds of genres of music, a lot of different kinds of artists. Definitely worth checking out. So, wolfskin coat time. Let's get to it. Okay, tired meter. Okay, so let's see if we can do 3. See if we can do 3. You're not going to let me craft in the dark, are you? Oh! Oh! Aurora! Anything? Come on. Nope. No music. Try every time. Hoping one time I get lucky. Okay, sleep meter, we're doing okay, because we can just... I don't know why I'm doing that. Because we can just sleep some time away, so let's try to give it... Let's see if we can't get 5. Oh, hydration. Nope. Okay, so we got lucky with the Aurora starting. We did not get so lucky afterwards. Oh, we drank almost all the water. Okay, so the Aurora still giving some power, just not enough to give light. Let's do 8 on the sleep meter. Maybe that'll be enough. Alrighty. It is in the middle of the... Oh, not the middle of the day, but getting close to the middle of the day. .1. Really? .01, I'm sorry. Alright. Only 11 hours left. Let's just do it. Let's finish it. Hydrate in the middle here. Let's just see if we can finish it out. probably gonna run out of hydration meter. Or no. Requires light to craft. 9 minutes? Nine freaking minutes. Are you freaking serious? 9 freaking minutes. Ah. 82. Ooh, we're getting close. We'll be able to, might even be able to make that. Ooh, you're cured. Very nice. Might even be able to make that rabbit skin hat. And wolfskin coat, baby. Okay, no, I cannot wear it on the outside. We are wearing our foes, and now they will fear us. Not really. But they will be less apt to come after us. Didn't have to light anything. We're probably not going to get 8 hours of sleep, but we'll see. Sounds like there is a bit of inclement weather going on outside. Okay, no, I didn't expect that we would. Okay. Making sense. All right. 90. Oh, so close. So close. Oh. Let us get outside for a little bit. When you're inside for a long period of time, you can get cabin fever. As awesome as that is. Okay. In this moment, it does not appear there's any of our four-legged neighbors trying to can't see him. Where? Where are you at? Oh, I see him. Go away. Come on. Oh, did you sense I'm wearing 4 of your brethren? So you were like, oh, I'm out of here? Right. Wolf killer. Know it. Love it. Feels good, chat. Feels good. He came up. He was like, I'm going to howl. I'm going to come at you. Oh, no. I'm going to run away. Oh, that's 4 me on you. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. He's skedaddled, you know. Wolfskin coat. Oh, I'm inside. That's right. It's nighttime. Okay, you're full. Three liters? I did not know there was 3 liters in there. That's gonna be heavy. Torch. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad you guys got to see like the whole point of me making a wolfskin coat this entire time. Like the whole reason I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Like when I can make it, I'm glad you guys get to see it. I'm glad you guys got to see it. Especially like shortly after I made the coat, right? It's always really nice. Alright. Just grading slowly. Need to try cooking some of that. Oh, okay. Cool. We don't have any antibiotics, so like Reshi tea is all I got. Come on, start coming daylight. Okay, still doing pretty good. Oh, getting close. Getting close. Well, I'll need to bowl those. Oh yeah, 72. Yeah, we're gonna need to perform some maintenance before too long. Oh, dang. Okay, what am I gonna need for the one gut? Oh, okay. Works out. Awesome, cool. I can clear it off the table. Very nice. Alright, so okay. Yeah. Nah, I'll probably end up burning the stuff if I try to cook it while I'm repairing. So we'll just pass some time repairing clothes. Very nice. We'll do it again. At least I can repair in the dark. Food and hydration's doing fine. Okay, you're already fixed. Yeah, fine. Son of a bitch. See, this is why you need to keep some extra stuff on hand, because the only way to repair your animal skin clothes is with more animal skin. So it's like even once you got a wolf skin coat, you still got to kill a wolf on occasion. Cool, so we'll do that. Okay. Once you get your cooking skill up enough, you won't have to worry about failing on fires. Everything that you're able to do, you have a skill for, basically. And it just makes you more proficient at what you're doing. Let me get some stuff going here. I need water to do that. Here, yes, that's how I leveled up on carcass harvesting earlier. So it basically reduces the amount of time that it's going to take to be able to harvest stuff, and it also allows me to harvest frozen or more frozen carcasses by hand. Almost 4. That's come from a book. Which is what these books are that you've seen that I haven't used. These are great fire starters, but I've already read through all of them. And basically you can spend time, like I spend time crafting, you can spend time researching, and that gets you experience and possible level ups on skills all by themselves. Great stuff. Oh. Yes, I know. I need drink. I know. There you go. What little bit of water I'm gonna get off of that. Cool. Gonna have some good stuff. We will have deerskin pants, deerskin boots, rabbit skin hat, and wolfskin coat, as far as animal stuff goes. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to craft while that's going, so we'll just go ahead and pass the time. think I did. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heat you up. Can opener. Oh, that's something that's really nice. Can openers. That is a very nice touch about this game. You can open up cans without a can opener, but you have to like damage the can, you lose some food. Can opener, you don't lose anything. Okay. Now that we have done that, let's do that for right now. Minutes, huh? Cool. Okay. So now that we have a hatchet, that was until boiled dry. Yes. 48 minutes, huh? All right. And okay, yeah, we are doing really good now. Now we got a half a dozen torches on standby in case we need them for what? I'm not 100% sure. But yes, that's what we'll do there. I was just down here and yeah, I want to put one of you up. About to go through you, start using you. I think I can go put you up for now. Okay, 94% A, and we will can't. Yes! Okay. Now, do I have something warmer I can wear in place of that scarf? Won't be that toboggan. Maybe one of these toboggans. Or a hat? So why wouldn't you let me wear the other one that I already had in my inventory? Oh, that is the one in my inventory. Oh, because I was already wearing it. Duh. Also smart. Alright, we're getting ready to have to do some sleeping. So... for one. I think that's quite gonna work out for me. Yeah, let's look at some maintenance here. Yeah, we can afford to hold off. Okay, so we got water, we got food. I should have eaten the rest of the pork and beans. Full belly. Full hydration. And a great clothes setup. I mean, put on a bearskin coat, maybe a second set of deerskin pants. But I don't think that's gonna work because we'll have the two. And yeah, we need three. So, well, there are a couple of deer carcasses. Probably not even gonna let us get 6. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Well. A little trip. Okay. This is probably a stupid move. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you, Papa. I see you. Okay, but we are going to go back out this way because there was crows circling the deer carcass on the ice, and then there was crows circling something up on the hill. So hopefully deer, maybe 2 on carcasses. You still find me, homie? Nippy.
Is that bear? Is that the bear? Is that the bear? Is that rock? That bear?
I think that's a rock. Yeah, there. I did see a bear over there. You can go back and see the previous stream VODs. Body might be gone. We're gonna look by George. Are they seriously circling this guy again? Please don't be too windy. I hope it's not too windy. Please. Please. Oh, please don't be too windy.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh, okay, okay. Do it. Go. Go. Come on. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I can't see it. So at least I know it's not coming towards me. Okay, we get one more. Oh. If we want to, we can make a second set of deerskin pants. I'm not dropping on temp. Dang. Forgot how warm these wolfskin coats can be. Okay. Let's just get back. There's a house up there. Okay, ice front. There's gonna be a wolf up and around in here. High ground. You don't want none of this. Don't go towards my gas station. Who told you you could go towards my gas station? Oh, you don't want it. You don't want it. Neither one of you want it. Neither one of you want it. I told you you didn't. You want me to wear you too? You want to go again? I will stand over your brother's carcass. You can join him. Or your sister. Where are you? Ah! Fear me. I am the Wolf Slayer. Sorry, dogs. I don't like killing y'all, but... yeah. They could have just walked away. They could have just walked away. It always sucks when they don't just walk away. It always sucks. Why? Why can't you just walk away? Killing my soul. That sounded like a rabbit, but there's no rabbits near here. Okay, let's see if we just can't take like a... The crafting bench is under there. But see if we can't take like a 3-hour power nap. See where that gets us in the day. I should already drop the pelts and stuff. Okay. Totally got sidetracked. Like, sidetracked by the deer. Sidetracked by getting some wood and having to make some water up at the cabin. And then, like, getting the rabbits and etc. Worked out, but still sidetracked. But yes, we did get the wolf skin coat made, and we got a rabbit skin hat made. So this has worked out really great, chat. This is great. Okay. It's almost not worth cooking. It's almost not worth cooking. We're gonna, though, eat it first. Hopefully, no food poisoning, no dysentery. Hopefully. Such a wonderful melange. It's a wonderful collage. There's no sense in having more than dose back there. Nice work, Swiss. Okay. 174. Okay. So I'll have 3 out of 4 for another wolfskin coat. And I'd be able to make another set of deerskin pants. But yes, we are going to have to. It won't be probably. Well, actually, not probably. We will be starting it next trip or next stream. Next week, where we're going to get some supplies. We're going to trek our butts all the way back up here. Probably be about, like, literally a 10-minute walk. And then drop off stuff, reestablish our camp here, take an assessment of what I've got in terms of, like, fishing lines, fishing lures, fishing hooks, you know, that whole setup. If we need more food, we can always go fishing. And might take some wood supplies, but because we can chop stuff up now, probably don't need to do that. And then we're going to check out what all this stuff is. It's like a cabin. A rabbit grove, memento cache, cattail plants, nice. Now I don't know if it would be best just to like walk up and over the hill from the fishing camp, probably. But there's also this path that goes up a road near the log sort, just down the hill from the trailer. That's down the hill from the mine, and there's like a little bridge that goes over this way. We killed a deer up underneath here, and it saved our lives. But, well, my life, in the game. And, yeah, so there's like a road that goes through here. Now, I do see like little mountain symbols and hills, so where these are like steep hills and like mountains going up in, or mountains, steeper hills going up into mountains into the mine. This is probably an area I can't traverse. This is probably like steep hill area, but I might be able to make it like up and through here. If not, we'll just have to circle back down to the log sort after we drop stuff off here. And we'll go up the road, because from the look of the hill, if I can't go up it, I know I can come down it. So might have to come in this way and go out this way. But hopefully we can just go right through there. And maybe we'll find another path out of here, because, what did it say? The crumbling highway. A lot of cars. Sounds nice. Sounds cool. So possibly plenty of good shelter. No place to, like, heat your shelter. But doesn't sound conducive. Now, if I could find my way, because I haven't seen railroad tracks, but apparently there's railroad tracks somewhere in here that I just haven't seen. But if I can find those, that would take me into Mystery Lake, or into the ravine, which I can use to get to Mystery Lake. Now, it looks like I should be able to go through, like, Pleasant Valley over to Mystery Lake. I don't know. I haven't explored too much of Pleasant Valley. Started in the southern area. Chat was like, you know, go explore through the mine and see what's down south. We found the coastal highway. We ran out of supplies in the Pleasant Valley, and we didn't have the ability to kill wolves. We didn't have a hatchet. We didn't have a honey knife. We didn't have a hacksaw. We didn't have a revolver. We had a little bit of rifle ammunition. Small chunk, like a couple of reloads worth of revolver ammunition, and a crowbar. And a handful of rocks. That was our weaponry. Down here in the coastal highway, we have found a hacksaw. We have found a hatchet. We have found multiple hunting knives. We have found multiple extra crowbars. We found a revolver. Like, everything good we have found, like, down here. Maybe we found the revolver up here in the Pleasant Valley up at the farm, but I want to say we found it down here in the coastal highway. So, like, everything great for survival has happened in the coastal highway. So going back to the Pleasant Valley, yeah, it's pleasantly filled with wolves and a whole lot of open space. So maybe a pleasant drive, but we don't have a working car. So I want to try to make my way, if I can, maybe to Mystery Lake. I don't know what's there, if anything, but lake. If I can go there with some fishing supplies, with the tools I got, should be able to get some kind of fuel. Just need to find shelter, and we should be able to fish pretty decently, I would imagine. But one place I know to be a good place is Mountain Town. And one place I know I absolutely detest and hate, because I've died there more than anywhere else, is Forlorn Muskeg. Black Rock, that place. Timberwolf Mountain, that place. Never been to Ash Canyon. Never been up there. I'm like, I don't know. Nah. The one time I have been to Black Rock, it resulted in my death. Timberwolf Mountain, I took one look, saw all the wolves, or at least for me there was a pack of 6 wolves near where I entered, and I was just like, Looked off in the distance, saw some more black dots moving, assumed they were wolves, and was like, I'm out. Desolation Point, never been there. Crumbling Highway, I don't remember being there. I might have been there, but I don't remember it. Bleak Inlet, haven't been there, doesn't sound nice. Broken Railroad, been there once. I didn't find a whole lot. I couldn't go very far because I didn't have a weapon to get past. I think it was oh god, I can't remember if it was a wolf or a bear, but it was a predator I couldn't fight. I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna win this. I was like I've got a knife and a hatchet at that point, and that's like the only two tools I had. And I was like, actually no, it was a wolf, because I was like, I know I can fight it, stab it, whatnot, make it run off, but then I'm hurt. I don't have any medical supplies. Well, in that run I didn't. So I was just like, best not to try and fight it. So been to it, never been very deep into it. I think I started once in the Hush River Valley, and I want to say I was like maybe down like near the southern area, because I quickly found my way down to a new area and went there, and it was Mountain Town, because I was like, ooh, a town, that sounds, it was one of my earlier runs, one of my earliest runs. I was like, Mountain Town, that sounds like it'd be pretty decent, pretty safe, plenty of shelter, it's a town. So I made my way there and ended up surviving there for a long time. I found a revolver there. I found a couple of hatchets, a couple of hunting knives, a hacksaw, a rifle, a handgun, a revolver, a fire starter, tools. Like I just found like everything in the world. Never found a flare gun though. Never found a flare gun. What else? There was something else that I've found in runs since, but I haven't found. I didn't find it in that run. Oh, I didn't find a magnifier in that run either. So there is some stuff I have found in this run that I haven't found in other runs, and I'm rambling. I forget what I was going on about. But yeah. Basic point, if I can find my way up this way, that'd be nice. I don't know if there's anything else here really. It might just be a bunch of like open farm area. I want to try to avoid there. So if somehow I can find my way there, that'd be nice. But ultimately chat's going to decide, so yay! It could go very bad for me. More crows. Oh, that's because the wolves are out there. I didn't take their meat. Oh, yeah. I forgot about you. I might be able to make a survival bow. But we will have to do that next time, chat. I do want to say thank you to all of you for coming out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me to turn my hobby into something more. Thank you for the chats. When we get to the point where some decisions need to be made, when I've kind of explored this area, you guys will be deciding if I move, if I get to stay, and if you decide I'm moving, where I move. Be gentle. Other than that, we talked about Discord earlier. I talked about Nightingale and the review for it. Jenny for the art stuff. I mentioned the music links. Don't think there's any bookkeeping to do at the moment. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me to turn my hobby into something more. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. Even if you have to work, hopefully it's nice and easy at work on the weekend. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you next week for part 10 of The Long Dark, where we will be going into... Well, actually, I'm going to have to go... I might have to go past the area where I killed the first bear. I wonder if it's respawn there. Could be bad. Could be bad. We'll find out next week. Oop, let's get that closed out. I'm starting to ramble. Catch you guys next time. Before I ramble more.
Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Não sei se é destino, mas quero continuar. As ondas batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção, mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar, nem o céu consegue segurar. Se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Nosso ritmo ninguém vai parar. Me leva pra longe, longe sem pensar. Teu toque me prende, faz meu mundo girar. No ritmo do vento, começo a levitar. Se isso for loucura, deixa eu me jogar.
Give those songs some love. Go give them some likes, links in the chat. You all have been great. Thank you. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend.